Hey everyone, welcome back from, hopefully it was a vacation. It might have not. Maybe you used last week, to catch up with things and maybe put things in order. How nice. Or see friends, maybe family, maybe not. But welcome back. Welcome back to our class. And today, I have a chair here. So I guess I'll use it. So this might be a surprise to some, or I have pre-warned you, maybe an announcement or email, but whatever it is, if you do have a chair, please go get one. You can pause the recording and then come back to it once you get your chair. Or maybe if you're practicing in the living room or in a bedroom or wherever you are, you can sit on a chair, a couch there, or an armchair, something, or even just sit upon the earth. You can still practice what we're going to do on the chair, even seated down on the ground. So, but yeah, if the chair is available to you, preferably one without arms, but that's okay if there is. And if you're sitting on the edge of the bed or the couch or something, that would be fine. Yeah. We're very adaptable. Have you noticed in our bodies, and our yoga practice teaches us that, mainly to quote unquote, go with the flow. Okay, so I'm going to get up very gracefully and let's become now more into our yoga practice. I was going to say let's begin, but as I've mentioned in other classes, I think we begin our yoga when we wake up, or maybe even when we're dreaming and we're sleeping. But when we wake up, we notice maybe how you feel. Oh yeah, my neck. Oh yeah, your breath. Oh yeah, I can breathe deeply. Oh my gosh, I think I'm relaxing even before I get up out of bed to go upon my day. It's amazing. And throughout the day, and some of you, and I'm so glad to hear this, that you're bringing the yoga practice to your everyday life. And by meaning that, I mean, are you aware of your breath? Are you aware of the moment? Are you being mindful of the words you speak? Are they coming from an open, loving heart? Yeah, speaking of the energy within. Yes, when you're seated upon the chair, I would, or your bed, wherever you are, or on the floor. If you are on a chair, I would come a little bit more, not sitting way back on it and leaning back on the chair, but maybe more mid-chair. So hopefully your feet will connect to the earth. And if you are seated on the floor, you might just bend your knees, feet to the earth, or cross legs. It's all good. But remember, we are still rooting to the earth. We're inhaling earth energy up through the legs, up through the spine, up through the crown, and then some. We're up to the vibrational energy center of the crown chakra today. Our brain, our nervous system, our spinal cord. When crown chakra is open, there's a wonder. There's a wonder about us. There's a wonder of our thoughts, of our speech. When the crown chakra is open, I'm almost thinking of the planetarium dome that opens up to the evening sky. Yeah, they say crown chakra is either open or closed, or it's not too strong or too weak, as sometimes referenced to the lower 6 chakras. This is more expansive. Yeah, crown chakra open. And it does bring in energy to all your other 6 major energy centers housed in your physiology, your spinal column. It brings energy to them. But they do build upon each other. It's kind of hard to trust this opening when you're not grounded to the earth, when your foundation is unstable, when you're not coming from an open, loving heart or speaking your truth. So once again, with a nice deep breath, wiggle your toes into the earth. Yeah. And if you are on the floor, maybe again, I would say lie down, knees bent, feet to the earth for this first few minutes of the class. And then when we start moving in postures, you can come to the seated posture. Just giving us options. So yes, feet to the earth still. Breathing from earth energy all the way up to the crown chakra, open. And let's just exhale back down the spinal column, kind of releasing any tension there, releasing any tension in your legs, and let it all go back to the earth to be recycled. And then we breathe in again, healing earth energy, all the way up to the crown and then some. And exhale back down. Yeah, and just notice how you're breathing at this moment. You can visualize that again as well, or maybe just, settling and just breathing, noticing how your body, your mind, your thoughts, notice where they are, where they're not. Letting the thoughts just drift away like clouds in the blue sky. Not to get attached to them, but just to breathe them. Let the exhale float them away. Yeah, so we're kind of settling to the breath. And as I've mentioned, our energy centers, I know some of you, might not, chakras or energy centers might not be speaking to you, and some of you, they are very deeply. Remember, it's just a way of how you're living your life and feeling your life and your thoughts and your feelings and your imagination and your visualizations. Or do you listen to your intuition? And this is a lifelong process. Sometimes we're more apt to listen, speaking of third eye that we talked about before vacation. Sometimes we are very much in tune to our inner voice and we follow it with ease. Sometimes, I don't know, I could go this way or this way. And sometimes we need to slow down, for then the energy comes more clearly of what and where to go to think for our highest good. Crown chakra. Yes, crown chakra opening. You might even imagine now. Close your eyes and take that slow, deep breath all the way up to the crown. And now as you exhale, imagine that crown chakra opening with white light energy. That it's like a fountain. It goes out from the crown and then surrounds you, all around you, white light shining down to your feet or connecting to earth energy, and inhaling all the way up again. Crown chakra open, white light abounding, surrounding you. This energy is healing, protecting you. Just imagining white light around you throughout your day, or going through an unfamiliar place, or just walking down the street. You might even just imagine white light surrounding you. That's protecting you. That's healing as well. Crown chakra energy, sometimes also, I mentioned, more of a purplish, sometimes it's a deep indigo from the third eye. And some see the crown chakra is, again, extension of that purple light energy frequency, and then into the open white light. I personally see more white light. So it really depends on the individual, but white light is usually, yes, most healing. Of the quartz crystal. Quartz crystal. I have a wonderful quartz crystal, actually right here. It's wonderful healing and balancing energy, and it also helps to dispel negative energy. Dispelling negative energy, so just the positive healing energy can flow. When crown chakra is open, there is more of a connection to our life purpose. There's more of a flow to live our life purpose with clarity. And confusion and doubt and fear is drifting away like those clouds. So there's more trust and faith. Yeah, that the universe truly has our back. We're more in the flow and we live with our higher values. Yeah, there's more of community more than competition. So it's not us against them and them against us. No, we are one. There's more of a feeling that, yeah, we're one. And remember, I just thought of, I mentioned in earlier classes, if you're with another person and you smile, your endorphins are increased. But just not your endorphins, but the person next to you. And this can be measured scientifically. Their endorphins are also increased. So in a way that just shows us energetically, we truly are one. What affects one person affects the other and the other and the other and the other. So more reason to practice our yoga to bring more peace and love centered in our hearts, in our minds, in our spirits. Peace in one and in our hearts. That's the beginning of peace in the world. So crown chakra open just brings us more. There's an expansive energy to it. We are more open. We're more accepting. We are more accepting of people's maybe different beliefs or ideas. We're more accepting. It's like, oh yeah, that's interesting. And yeah, more apt to, again, support others and yourself. Yeah. Remember, it's always, we have to love ourselves first, again, from the lower chakra, and that builds upon. So now, yes, there is love for ourselves, so we can live it and give it more freely, supporting others, giving to others with an open heart and open crown chakra. Yeah. Living, again, from our higher values. Our life purpose is now more brought forth more clearly. And there can be different avenues of your life purpose. It doesn't have to be, oh yeah, this is it. No, it can be open. It can be going in different ways. Even my son was in a business for a while, and then he wasn't. And then he was having problems restarting it. And then what came to him is to be the consultant of starting this business. And now, yeah, it's taking off with so much ease. A lot of work, a lot of stress. And I mentioned to him, maybe this is a good stress. It's keeping going and with dedication and enthusiasm, that kind of stress. But yes, he is very concerned, but the business is taken off with quite ease, with a lot of ease and a lot of hard work, but for the amount of time that he put into it. Yeah. And what I'm saying is, what you might have thought 10 years of your life, maybe that might change, and it flows when we are open, when we listen, when we reflect, when we're grounded to the earth, when we can flow with our energy and know that we are deserving of abundance, and our creative energy flows, and we have confidence and courage with an open, loving heart. We can speak and we can listen, yeah, and follow our life purpose with ease. So I invite you to take another slow, deep breath in and imagine again white light surrounding you, healing and nurturing every cell of your body, bringing more health physiologically to your brain, to your nervous system, for your spinal cord. Yeah. Bringing health and well-being to truly every level. Another deep breath. And just feel as you inhale now, you might just say to yourself, just. And as you exhale, say to yourself, this. So it's an inhale saying just, this, accepting this very special moment. as just this. Feeling the peace deeply at the cellular level, the faith, the trust, for it's just this. White light surrounding you, crown chakra opening, and the more you become still in your body, the more the crown chakra opens. So another deep breath. Exhale. Yeah, feel that refreshing new energy coming in, the release of the old. Let's bring our hands by our sides to inhale. Yeah, the energy from the earth, reaching up to the beautiful sky, bringing down the heavens, palms down before us, exhaling. Again, deeper healing with every bringing down the heavens we go. With another inhale and an exhale. This practice helps to bring heaven to earth, earth to heaven, uniting, bringing balance and well-being on all levels. One more time, inhale to reach up high and exhale, palms facing downward, releasing, a deeper level and all the way down to the earth. And a nice stretch then of your right arm and your left leg, reaching the heel to the earth. Stretch, just a little twist. Oh, if this is your top arm, that's reaching up. This is probably your left arm if you're mirroring. Opposite arm and leg, but then we twist gently toward the arm that's up. And we untwist back to center. And then stretch opposite arm and leg long. Straighten, heel, big foot there. And then twist a little bit away from the stretched leg toward the arm that's up. And just side to side. Another time. First side. Inhale and exhale, center. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, center. And let's exhale as we draw the chin in and down. Just roll the ear to the shoulder as we inhale. And exhale, chin down. And other side, inhale, roll ear to shoulder. And exhale. And now with a sniff in, we're going to sniff in, ear to shoulder. And exhale through the mouth, exhale. Inhale, sniff in. And one more time each way. And roll both shoulders now, lifting up to the ears. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. And fingertips at the shoulders, elbows reach out of the waist, out and around. Exhale, full arms to stretch up high again and reach way back. Exhale, and reversing, reach shoulders first way back and up to the ears and forward and down. Fingertips at the shoulders, elbows reach, open the heart, reach, lengthen the waist, and exhale, maybe elbows touch. And then another deep breath to reach high. And exhale, placing both palms at your side. Then another arm stretch that we haven't done standing is cowhead arms. So you might lift up one arm, palm faces your back like you're patting yourself on the back. And then the other hand is palm facing outward, like so. Palm faces outward. Now, sometimes we need a strap if you cannot clasp those fingers. Clasping or just hooking them, together. But if you can hook them, then hook them, please do. Or use the strap dangling from the top hand and then walk that hand up to the strap so you can Lift one elbow high, one elbow low. Now what happens sometimes is the ribs pop out. So bring the ribs neutral and then reach the one elbow high and one elbow low. You can pull up, nice deep breath, or pull down, exhale. You notice, or you can equalize that pull. So another breath here. Keeping the ribs in and releasing on the exhale. Yeah, now we might roll the shoulders around again for your other side. So one arm up high, pat yourself on the back. Other palm facing outward. See if you can hook the fingers. Or if you're very flexible, yeah, clasp wrists. Yeah. You notice one side is a little different than the other. Yeah. So one elbow is high, one elbow is low, or again, use the strap. You can pull up a little bit, take a nice deep breath, or pull down. Oh, where are your ribs? Yeah, my ribs are popping out. Did you notice? Yeah. Rib cage in neutral, pulling down, maybe then equalize the pull. And then inhale, exhale to release and just float. Speaking of arms, yeah, let's, speaking of wrists, let's interlace our fingers and just circle the wrist around. Nice deep breath. And then we have the elbows. Remember, we've done this before, lying down or in the seated posture on the floor. And then the shoulders. Yeah, it's a little dance. Just opening, opening, opening. And then you can just reverse the wrists the other way around. And then the elbows come involved. A deep breath. Yeah, get the shoulders moving. Yeah, and meanwhile, yeah, the wrist and the elbow, yeah, they're still going. And then back to center to do your own little dance. Yeah, just shake out the arms. Shake them all out. Shake out your right leg, your left leg, maybe both legs, both arms. Oh, the Japanese, yeah. Number one Japanese energy generating exercise. Bending elbows, bending knees, flex the feet, and just vibrate, and then just shake it all out. Did you do this? I think you missed it. Yeah, for those that didn't do it, just try it again, just a few seconds. And then shake it all out. Feet and arms back to the earth. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. All the way through all your energy centers. Remember, there's a bundle of nerves wherever these energy centers are located, the 7 major ones. And exhale, yeah, just to feel, to become more aware of that energy moving within. Thank you. So let's draw one thigh up to the chest. Yeah. Inhale, exhale, and maybe open out to the side. Maybe a little circle. Looks familiar, yeah. And reversing the circle. Chair yoga is very beneficial too. If your back is, not feeling well, or if you're at work and you have 10-minute lunch break or a little break, maybe you can do a little chair yoga there. Or if you're studying and you get a little tight in your shoulders, your neck, yeah, here you go. Thigh to the chest and exhale down. Breath in between, other side. Thigh to the chest again, just as high and comfortable as it is. Feel the support on the standing leg. That helps too, the back. And open out to the side. A nice circle around. For this, actually, it might feel better if there was a little more support for the back. It just sat back a little bit. And again, it all depends on how everything is feeling. So reversing the circle if you haven't already. Remember, anytime we circle joints, to reverse the circle when it's right for you. Yeah, maybe a little erasing movements. Yeah. Okay. And eventually, yes, both feet back. I'm going to sit back, middle chair. And exhale. Deep breath in. And a nice twisting posture. So we're going to cross the hand over the opposite thigh. We're going to inhale again, isolating hip, waist, shoulder, head. Across the horizon, we focus. So a nice deep breath to lengthen first, right? We prepare. And then exhale, hip, waist, shoulder, head. Reaching way back, depending on your height of your back of your chair, of course, but reach way back. Feel that, maybe that front elbow more to the front, the back arm reaching in the opposite direction. Tailbone crown, yeah, still lengthen. And then you might even hug the back of the chair or place the hand down at the chair or wrapping around the waist, palm open. We have some choices of where that back arm should be, but eventually rest it somewhere. Another deep breath here. Maybe an exhale to relax the shoulders as well. Navel is drawn in. On the exhale, relax the jaw. Yeah, that might be another breath. But when ready to release, we inhale to lengthen the back arm and exhale, hip, waist, shoulder, head returns. Other side. Remember, we inhale, lengthen first, and then we exhale. Bring back the hip, the waist turns, the chest, the shoulders, the neck, the head. Reach in opposite directions with a nice deep inhale. And exhale, yeah, see if that back arm can rest. Maybe presses against the seat of the chair. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, your neck. Let the navel be drawn in on the exhale. The inhale expands the rib cage in all directions. The exhale draws the navel in, maybe twisting the neck a little further. Notice where there's resistance. Soften the resistance. Let it go. When ready to release, reach the back arm. Inhale, exhale. Untwist around hip, waist, shoulders. Oh yeah, shoulders and then the head. Yeah. And hands back down to feel both sides a little longer. A little longer. Nice twisting. Now a nice side stretch too. So let's again, let's cross the hand over and lift the opposite arm high. Keep that hip down as we exhale, stretch over to the side. Notice where there's any tightness. It might feel like a nice stretchy rubber band today. Ooh, it might feel like a band of steel. So again, we honor the message. You might have to back off a little bit, or maybe you can go a little further as you exhale, releasing. Yeah, remember, whatever you resist persists. So we soften there. You let go there. Maybe incline a little forward. Another deep breath, reaching out to all your fingertips. Top shoulder up to the sky and looking upward. Another deep breath to reach up high and exhale back to center. Oh, do you notice difference in sides? Yeah. So other side, ready to go, crossing over. We inhale and exhale. Keep the hip down that you're stretching away from. Soften. Some say the issues are held in our tissues. Yeah, what are you holding? Sometimes we notice the texture of the edge. Like I mentioned, is it soft? Is it bands of steel? Or is it releasing with ease? Are you softening? Or is it maybe tension from some emotional or mental repression? Yeah, can you let go there? Letting go. Letting go. Close your eyes and breathe and soften now. whether it's from mental, emotional tension or physical tension, we can still soften and let go. When you're ready, yeah, we're gonna inhale and exhale back to center. Just shake out both arms, both legs again, yeah. And breathe. So we roll the shoulders, we've stretched our arms, our torso. Legs could use a little more stretch, I think, don't you? I think so too. So let's stretch one leg forward. You might sit at the edge of your chair, but don't tip over. You have to be careful again. Just, yeah, no tipping over. We're going to stretch our forward head to knee posture. Remember, this is a hinge at the hips. We're not, curving at the waist. So we're going to inhale to lengthen the spine. Keep that length as we just tip the pelvis forward, exhaling into the posture. And then relax your arms wherever they may rest. Nice deep breath here. Soften again. Let go of any resistance. Soften, soften. Maybe slide down a little further or a little further, or maybe not so far. Letting go. Yeah, letting go whatever, does not serve you. And soften again, and soften again. When ready, we're just going to walk up, hands coming to center, bringing the foot back. And a breath in between. Other side, stretching this leg. The other leg is here gently for your support as well. I know if we're seated, it would be up here. But for on the chair yoga, it's right there. So we're going to inhale, tipping pelvis forward. We exhale, still chest aligned with the thigh. Another slow breath returns. Soften now. Relax your mind. Let all those busy thoughts just float away like clouds. Because we're focusing on the breath now. And again, coming back home to the breath. Most important. Softening, whether you're flexing the foot down there or pointing or just relaxing it. Do soften, or it's time to let go of anything that does not serve you. And a nice deep breath that brings in what does serve you well. And when about ready, we're going to roll on up, walking up the thigh, bringing both feet back to the earth. And another deep breath. Bringing down the heavens. We inhale and exhale. Just let everything, whatever, any confusion, let any negativity just go back to the earth to be recycled as positive, healing energy. And exhale. And speaking about positive healing energy too, that can radiate out from the crown, let's circle the arms, cross the wrist with an inhale, lifting upward, and then palms outward, we exhale. In Qi Gong, this also helps to clear the space of any negativity. Inhale and exhale. Let's take that at least 2 more times. Clearing the space of any negativity. Sometimes if you can be more, and some of you I know are very aware of the energy around you, sometimes it can feel very negative, and this would be something to do, just almost daily in your home, in your house, or even in your car, just to clear away any negativity. Exhale. Okay, one more time. Circle, crossing your wrists. and open, and just feel the ease as your arms float. They're just floating. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Palms facing upward, thumbs unite. Balancing the energy, balancing all your 7 major energy centers with a nice deep breath. And another way to balance the energy thereof, yes, stretching, strengthening, inhaling, exhaling, is also, and your body does this for you, really, but it takes every 2 hours for a dominant nostril to switch. Yes, every 2 hours you have another dominant nostril. Usually, yeah, you have a dominant nostril. I don't know what it is now, but we can soon find out. And then in about 2 hours or so, it changes to the other nostril, breathing in and out. And when there is that transition time, we usually can breathe in and out through both quite easily. So yes, alternate nostril breathings. I know, you guessed it. Alternate nostril breathing is a pranayama in yoga. Prana is the life force that we are controlling. Yama is the control of that life energy. And this is usually done, yeah, of course, just in a practice all on its own. So again, seated tall, we'll go over this a little bit today. And alternate nostril breathing helps, again, to balance all our energy centers, and also right hemisphere, left hemisphere. It brings that into balance as well. It brings us more peace of mind, more calming of nature, of our nervous system. So yes, if we just breathe in and out of the left nostril, that brings more energy to the right hemisphere. Breathing out of your right nostril brings more energy to the left hemisphere. So your body, again, miracle that we are, does this for you. So in the practice of alternate nostril breathing, that it encourages it even more. Just breathing in and out of your left nostril is known to be more calming, more centering, relaxing. As I say, it's governed by the moon. The right nostril is a little more energetic, more focused, get up and go, governed by the sun. So to do this, we're going to, I'm not mirroring you now, so know that, but we're going to start breathing in on the left nostril. And to do that, we're going to close the side of the right nostril with the thumb. Your other 2 fingers can rest at the third eye and hook in the other ring finger and pinky finger. And just for now, just breathe in and out of the left, not your left nostril. Slowly in and slowly out, just the left. Yeah, this might be a little difficult, especially if this is not the dominant nostril that your body is breathing in and out of at this time. But just as much as you're able, just breathe in and out. This is the more calming side. Now we're going to switch with the ring finger, close the left side of your nostril and open the right, and just breathe in and out of the right nostril. Now I know if you have a cold or congestion, this whole thing might just be a little cumbersome, but just do the best you can and just pretend. If there's any, I know some of us have deviated septums and such. Just breathe in and out as much as you're able, where it's comfortable. Now this might be your dominant nostril, might be a little easier for the right nostril than the left, or vice versa. But breathe again, in just in through the right, if able. And I know some of us have challenges, understandably, so just pretend. If you're having trouble, hopefully, or just breathe in and out through both nostrils if this isn't agreeing with you at all. So we're breathing. After you exhale out of the right nostril, your right nostril, just relax your hands down and breathe in through both. Now, just doing that, you might notice, yeah, a difference, maybe not, maybe so. but the pattern is to alternate it. So let's just take 3 rounds of that for today. So let's close the right nostril. First 2 fingers rest on the third eye. We're going to inhale in through your left nostril and then close and then open the right to exhale. Keep it open to inhale into the right, close the right and open left. Exhale. That's 1 round. Again, okay. Inhaling into the left, close left, open right, exhale. Keep it open to inhale into the right, close the right, open left, exhale. 1 more time. Inhaling into the left, close left, open right, exhale. Keep it open to inhale, close right, open left, exhale. Fine. Bring both hands down, maybe palms facing upward, thumbs unite. And now breathe in and out through both nostrils. Yes, a wonderful practice to do daily. Upon waking up, upon going to sleep, anytime you need a little more balance, or maybe just if you need more calm, just breathe in and out of the left nostril. Need a little more oomph, just breathe in and out of the right. Yeah, just see what happens. But again, it always goes gently and at your own speed and at your own comfortability. So another deep breath. Let's come to our standing posture. Put out the chair. Feels good to stand too, yeah. So again, just a little bit of chair yoga. A nice standing posture. Shake it all out. And we're going to inhale both arms up into, speaking of chair posture. Why not? And then, yeah, where are your feet? They're right underneath you, hips width apart, toes straight forward. Where are your legs? Tailbone rooted down, crown of the head high. Inhale and exhale. Knees are bending right in line with your toes. Send the tailbone back. Long stretch of the torso. Core is active here. And palms unite to the heart. A little twist. Inhale, exhale to your side, hip, waist, shoulder, head, elbow maybe on the outside of the thigh, or open arms wide. And maybe wrap it around the waist, spinal twister. Relax the shoulders, neck is long, deep breath. Another deep breath. If your arm is wrapped around, I would stretch it up and then palms to the heart, looking down. Exhale. Another deep breath. Inhale for your other side. Exhale, hip, waist, shoulder, head. Open wide if you wish, or wrapping around the waist. These are variations, modifications if needed, of course. Again, go where it feels comfortable. Another deep breath, maybe bend knees a little more. When ready, if your arm was wrapped, reach up high, palms unite, back to the earth, and roll it on up. Exhale. Let's stand in the forward of our mat for a very slow, just 1 round of our sun salutation that eventually will become smoother. I know some people need modifications for the sun salutation as well. So again, go at your own speed, go slowly. I will mention some of the modifications. So we inhale, hooking the thumbs, total body back arch. Lift tall, hips lean forward. Lift the heart. This is all one inhale. The exhale, forward folding. The knees can bend again to get your hands on either side of the feet. Fingertips down. The right leg goes way back first in our low lunge. So the knee lowers. Fingertips stay in line with the toes. The hands now are glued In the lunge, your front knee is over your ankle, and you're lifting the heart to the sky, looking upward. This is your inhale. You pause the breath to go then into a forward plank. Core strong. Your exhale lowers the knees. Hips stay up. We lower the chest, the forehead, the chin, and then inhale. We lower the pelvis, stretch the legs into cobra. We lift the heart, shoulders down, elbows stay slightly bent in cobra. Another deep breath. The exhale, you can just jackknife right into down dog, tuck those toes under, or you can come to the knees as I am doing first. And some of us might need to walk in just an inch or two. And a double breath here for down dog. Nice stretch. Tailbone lifting higher. Maybe a little walk of the dog. Why not? Yeah, get a nice stretch through the legs as well. Heels reach to the earth. Shoulders away from the ears. When ready to inhale, your right foot swings right through your hands. Or, as in my case, I need to lower my left knee down and then bring it up. Sometimes if that happens, you might have to stretch your back leg back a little further. But the inhale again lifts the heart. Your focus is up. Knee over ankle. Your exhale brings 2 feet together. Ideally, knees can bend, drop the head, and roll up through the spine, reaching the arms out, up. This is a roll up. Hips lean forward like we began. We lift the heart and exhale. Palms unite. Sun salutation, a salute to the sun in gratitude. And the earth, kind of like root chakra, crown chakra. Yeah, kind of bringing it all together. So unifying all our energies as we inhale. Let's stretch up high. Lean the pelvis forward. Lift the heart. Exhale, forward folding. Hands on either side of the feet. Left leg goes way back in the low lunge, looking upward. Sink the pelvis. And hold breath gently into forward plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Another breath here. Tailbone lifting higher. Shoulders away from the ears. Long neck. When ready to inhale, that left foot swings through the hands. Or you can come to the knee first and kind of help it through. There you go. Maybe stretch that right leg back a little further. Another breath here, kind of taking double breaths. Lifting heart, focus. And then exhale. 2 feet together. Rolling on up. Inhale, reaching arms out, arms up. Way back, hips lean forward. And exhale, palms unite to the heart. I would say close your eyes, relax your arms, and breathe. Feeling any difference? Maybe more relaxed, maybe more energized. Maybe more energized in a relaxed sort of way. And open eyes gently. Yeah, let's open the legs, shall we, for warrior 2? Nice stretch of the legs and to strengthen. So this is a nice balance of stretch and strength. But go with ease. I've mentioned to some that maybe it is time to open the legs a little wider. So see how that feels. Although if you have not been practicing last week very much, maybe go back to what you know, again, is comfortable. So let's open those left toes out. Right toes angled inward, heel, middle of back arch, leveling the waist. root down into the legs. Yeah. And then inhale to float the arms. Exhale, just stretch both legs apart, gazing past the fingertips. Feeling your strength, but in a gentle way. There's an Iroquois proverb that says the greatest strength is gentleness. So feel your strength. So gentle. Not a force, not a struggle. We're going with that flow. Speaking of crown chakra energy, we go with the flow of our energies that are for our highest good. Drop the tail, crown high, reversing the warrior. We lift the beautiful blue sky, but still rooted to the earth. Yeah. Maybe bottom arm wrapping around the waist. Another deep breath here. Inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Oh, open both sides. Or maybe wrapping that top arm around the waist. Or forearm pressing against. Or palm open. Yeah, where are your shoulders? Where's your neck? Where's your breath? How are your feet? How's the earth energy? Is it moving through you? Is it opening spaces? Another deep breath when ready. You're gonna stretch that top arm high, exhaling, two legs straightening now. Yeah, we have time for triangle as well. So we're going to reach again, both arms. Inhale, exhale, feel the shift of the hips. So the crease right into your left hip joint, your whole left side aligned with your left thigh, reaching to the other side of the world. So you can't reach any further. Then touch gently, reaching high with the top arm or by the ear. Or also wrapping around the waist. Yeah, so whatever arm feels good for you. Any variation. Another deep breath here. Ready to inhale, reaching higher. And exhale. Back to center, reversing the triangle. We inhale, lengthening out of the waist. And back to center, turning those feet forward. Just a nice deep breath here. Feeling again the balance, feeling any difference? Right side, left side. And then let's turn our other toes out. This is most of us, the right foot to left foot angled inward a little bit, maybe a little wider. What do you think? No, yes. Test it out. See what it feels like. You can always change it, right? Heel intersecting the middle of the back arch. We center our breath, we center our mind, we center our spirit to float the arms. We exhale, open, strengthening with ease and gentleness. We breathe in the qualities of the peaceful warrior. Yes, we breathe in our strength. We breathe in our compassion. We breathe in our courage. We breathe in our forgiveness. Gaze is soft. Yeah, if your arms become tired, what do? A little dance? Or maybe you breathe through the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers to bring ease to them, to be gentle. Feeling your support strong so you can be more gentle. And then reversing the warrior, we lift to the beautiful blue sky. Knees still bent over the ankle, yeah. Maybe wrapping the underarm around. Blending the energies from above. The joy into the strong foundation beneath us. Another deep breath, extended side angle. lengthening. Again, out of the waist, palm open or forearm pressed against the thigh, looking upward or straight ahead. Another deep breath. Inhale, exhale, coming up to prepare for your triangle. Now let's lower the arms. Yeah, just adjust the legs again if you need to. The feet, your heel, middle of back arch. Exhale. So important. Have I mentioned that? Yeah. And not to lift the arms, we're just going to float the arms. Arm is an extension of our heart energy. Then shift the hips. Feel the crease right into this is your right hip joint. Reaching out long, your whole right side in line with your right thigh. Reaching a little further, and just a little touch. Ding, and reach high. Or maybe the arm feels better by the ear. You get a nice side stretch there. Remember, there's not propping of the weight on your arm. I know sometimes you might see blocked, hand on the block, if you can shift the hips more and long spine, but you press, the block away, or the floor. But the long spine, or maybe even top arm, as I mentioned, around the waist. Wherever it feels comfortable. Another breath. Inhale this time to reach up high, and then exhale the other half. Reversing, we inhale, lifting the arm, again, stretching out of the waist, opposite lines of energy. Yep, our principle, one of the first principles of our semester of our practice still goes. Honoring the edge. Another deep breath. And exhale, turning those toes in and out, in and out. A little march, actually a little march. Oh, this might feel good. We've already, the marching thing, we've already helped to balance right brain, left brain through alternate nostril breathing, but also, we've done this before, opposite hand tuning. This also helps right brain, left brain. It kind of simulates a crawl. As you know, that's very important for little babies to crawl, because that is actually developing their brain in a crawling situation. So you can crawl on the floor or maybe do this. It's all good. That's why when walking, for maybe quote unquote exercise, they say, swing your arms when you're walking, because that helps opposite, arm and leg. These little things that our body does naturally is so important. So again, what do they say here, like about 20 times, but this feels good. It also warms up the hips. Can we balance? Thank you. Yes. Let's take this at least 2 or 3 more times. Nice deep breath. And center. I think I need a little bounce. A Qi Gong bounce, just to get everything loosened up, number 1. Immune system, number 2. Energized, number 3. All reasons there. Do you feel the buzz? Rest, breathe, slowly in. Slowly out. And we balance. Let's go back to the tree posture, shall we? Tree posture reminds me also of balancing all our 7 major energy centers, from the earth to the crown, bringing it all together. The trees themselves teach us so much. Being rooted. They're rooting, but they reach up to the sky. And when their foundation is strong, then everything blooms, right? Just like in our beings too, when our foundation is strong, we move up. And with confidence and an open, loving heart, and we speak our truth, and we follow our intuition and our inner voice, and we're open to all there is. So let's go back to our tree posture. So we're going to find our focus, shift the weight to your supporting leg. Are there roots already growing? Probably. Your other foot, whether it is below the knee or maybe above the knee. Knee is out to the side. Yeah. Oh, it might be slipping down. Sometimes if it slips down, yeah, you can dig the heel in a little more, or the inner thigh to the heel, heel to the inner thigh. Work those two muscles together. If that helps, I think on my foot for me right now is going to go below the knee, arms out to the side, helping to balance, one point of focus. Deep breath in, maybe knee out to the side a little more. Maybe the arms and the branches can grow to the beautiful blue sky. Notice, feel. Notice where you can relax. Notice where you might need a little more effort or less effort. Eventually, we're going to inhale again and exhale, palms to the heart. Back to 2 feet. Yeah, shake out the other leg. And just bringing back to center. Feel again, any difference, right side, left side. Tailbone rooted down, crown of the head high. Other side. Okay, shift the weight slowly to that foot. Find your focus. Feel where your lifted leg should be. Roots growing down. Try to relax all the toes. Ooh. Maybe I need a little toe. They will grab the earth if needed, but begin with those wonderful toes. Relax. Arms, focus. With ease, we connect to the earth and then to the heavens above. We're kind of like the conduit, right? Yeah, maybe palms unite. Yeah, noticing all the little shifts your body takes to maintain balance. Your body loves you. It wants you to be in balance, and it does its best. Yeah. So let's breathe in, breathe out to bring more balance, more calm, strong foundation, lifting to the beautiful blue sky. Blending the energies above and below. Another deep breath. And exhale. Bringing it all back home. And back to 2 feet. Yeah, shake it all out. And yeah, feet again about hips width apart into knocking at life's door. Again, awakening the energy within. Releasing fear, bringing in more trust and faith, crown chakra open as well, all related. So let's sway, wrap and tap, wrap and tap. There's also nice 3-dimensionality to this practice. Maybe tapping upper lung, releasing any sadness, grief, bringing in, again, more joy, more energy. Yeah, just another breath. And also you can bend if with your come back to center. Open the feet a little wider, maybe more shoulders width apart, because as we wrap around to your left, you can bend your left knee, straighten the right. And then it shifts from side to side. Push away with the bottom foot to wrap to the opposite side. Yeah, that might feel good. A little stretch through the legs as well. Wrapping and tapping. Very good also for your lower back. You can add a little more twist to this as well, as I've mentioned, looking back over the shoulder. Or just to side or over the shoulder. Be as free as you can. Up and down. And gently, gently, gently back to center. The breath of joy. Yeah. Why not? Absolutely. Just bringing in. And then again, it's that choice. Our brains are still going back to oh my gosh, there's lions and tigers and bears, oh my, because, and that's, I think they do call that the reptilian part of the brain. That is very similar to that, be aware of our environment, because back in the caveman days, yes, everything was be aware. Oh my God, is there fire? Is there not? Are there tigers? Oh, okay, this, that, yeah, wherever the caveman may be. So it is a choice. When I just said choose joy, it reminded me it is a choice. Our brains are naturally wired to, again, protect us, but we don't have lions and tigers and bears, although we do have other things, of course, to be aware of and to be alert. Absolutely. But lying down and hopefully in your own space, hopefully that there is safety. I wish that for all of it. Hopefully there is safety, and hopefully our yoga practice teaches us to slow down, to breathe, to focus in on what is going well in our lives. What a novel idea. I have to remind myself every day. I have, my reptilian brain is very large, I have a feeling. But yeah, to focus in on what's going well and choose the joy. But also to know, as we focus in and slow down and reflect, we're more apt to know where our focus needs to be. Where does that flow need to go? Is it making us feel better to worry? No, it's not making me feel better. I need to take care of certain things. Absolutely. But let's choose the joy. The joy in taking care of all those things. Yeah, like, oh, I have to go here and there. No, I get to go here and there. Oh, I have to go grocery shopping. Oh my God. No, I get to go grocery shopping. Oh, I don't have enough money, but I do have a little bit, and then I can get what, maybe just a few things. How fortunate is that? I can get a few things. Okay, so with that, leads us to the breath of joy. So 3 sniffs in, let that exhale, let go of all that is not joy. Ready to go with the and let it go, and you can rise to the toes, and one more time, and all the way down, we're going to come to our hands for a little balance on your hands if able. Crow might be very suitable for some, maybe not so suitable for others. I do have some limitations on my my knee here, as I've mentioned, but hands down, you're going to balance on your hands. Open the talons, open your fingers. So I would suggest, if you're not familiar with crow, we're going to bend the knees, and the elbow joint goes right into where your crease of your knee bend is. It's not into the knee joint, but right where the calf and your back of your thigh kind of meet. It's right in there that the elbow is going to rest. Kind of squeeze into each other, the leg into the elbow into that space, into the crease. Okay, so in doing that, yes, your hands are before you. You're going to tilt. You're going to tilt forward, not down. Forward. You're going to look past your fingertips, and then walk the feet in, close into your hands. Bend the knees outward, elbows go right into that crease. And then maybe you can lift one foot off the floor, and maybe the other foot, and maybe both feet, toes touching. Maybe the hands need to go a little wider. Looking forward, not down. Yeah, hips, you're gonna rock it forward. Yeah, rock it forward. See if your feet can come off. And then let's exhale, feet down, and the hips down. And a well-deserved roll on down the spine. How does that feel? Yeah, very invigorating, right? More strengthening postures do help to invigorate and give a little more energy. And into that balance of it all, yeah, we're going to bring the thighs eventually to the chest. Going to give ourselves a well-deserved relaxation. Another deep breath here. Be a nice circle around the sacrum. Inhale, exhale, reversing. Core strengthening, arms down to reverse the circle. And when the feet return to the earth, maybe a little roll of the knees to the right, roll the knees to the left. Feet, hips width apart, toes straight forward, maybe a little baby bridge. Rolling up, rolling down, maybe another lift, maybe a little higher. And exhale. One more bridge. And exhale. Oh, thighs have to come up again. Yeah, nice counter stretch to the bridge. Maybe one more shake up to the sky. And feet and arms return to the earth. To come now, to slow down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just this. Again, just this. Notice your breath in through the nose. Does it feel good to exhale through the mouth, or a nice sigh, or out through pursed lips, or to breathe out through the nose? Yeah, check that out now. How does it feel to exhale? What does it feel best for you? It gives you most calm, the most peace. Soft exhale, or a gentle exhale through pursed lips. Or just a nice sigh. Or out through the nose. Can you tell which nostril is more dominant at this time? I invite you to slow the breath. Listen as you relax more deeply. Feel the head resting upon the earth. So your face can relax, your jaw, your neck. Feel your neck softening, your shoulders releasing all their burdens. Sometimes when we feel like we have almost so much to do, our shoulders get tight. So release. All we need to do is breathe here. Release the energy down through your arms and out through your fingertips. And feel the back breathing, lower back, middle back, upper back, and softening that. Yeah, do you feel the back breathing into the earth? Ooh, do you feel the earth breathing back into you? Feel the belly rise and fall. Your ribs expanding, your heart breathing. Letting go of all that does not serve you well. Yeah. Relax the pelvis. Hips free. Deep breath in and out. Relaxing your thighs. We've stretched them and strengthened them. Now they can just be. No body to support, no place to go. Yeah, just to be. Relax your knees. Deep breath as the energy flows through the knee joints and down through your shin muscles, your calf muscles, softening them. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Relax your ankles, your feet, tops of the feet, soles of the feet, your arches relaxing, and each and every one of your toes. Inhaling all the way up to the crown of your head. And if you will, imagine white light like a fountain extending up to the crown, and it showers over you. Around and down to your feet. You're going to inhale again, all the way up to the crown again, and open. Yeah, open that energy that flows, that nurtures, that heals, that brings peace of mind as we go with the flow of our lives with ease. We surrender to that flow of our lives. We let go of our small ego that believes, that we are better, that we are this or that. We are one. There is no us or them with this open crown chakra feeling. Yeah, we are all one. We are all connected. Even the trees that are near each other, they're truly are one. They help each other grow. The older trees help the younger trees. Sometimes trees have an infection of some sort, or bacteria or something, and the healthy trees will send enzymes there to help them. They really are rooted with each other. Yeah. So I invite you to breathe this beautiful white light surrounding you for your protection as well as your healing. As you truly now, with a deep breath in and a deep breath out, heal at the deepest level and surrender to this posture of relaxation. So I invite you to breathe. Breathe into this very special moment. Listen. Nurture every cell with your new breath in. Releasing all again that does not serve you. Breathe in all that does serve you for your highest good. And slowly we awaken into this very special moment with a little wiggle of fingers and toes. Might circle your wrist and ankle. Oh, nice yawn. Now, if you roll to the right, that stimulates your left nostril to breathe, which is more calming. Need more energy? I roll to your left side, for that stimulates your right nostril to breathe. And back to your center. Okay, roll to your other side. You can do both. But come to your seated posture when you are ready for one more breath altogether to send us off on our way. Rooting tailbone to the earth, crown of the head high. We can inhale to scoop the energy from the earth around us and above us, blending it all as one and bringing it all back home to our open, loving hearts. I thank you. Keep it going, and namaste. Thank you. Again, any questions, let me know. I look forward to seeing some of your assignments and making up. If you need to make up any, please welcome it all aboard. Thank you and namaste.